Let's be honest, legendary mountain biker, trials rider, Libor Karas must have jumped off thousands of roofs, but this one in particular was one of my favourite mountain bike images, and one that got quite a lot of attention. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you'd like to see that image, then just hang around to the end of the video. Meanwhile, here's some shots I did with Libor in 1993. He'd come over from the Czech Republic, and we went to Hadley Castle in Essex, which was the scene of the 2012 XCO races. Libor could hardly speak any English back then, but we made do. We got by because we both knew what we wanted to achieve. He hopped like a madman all over the ancient walls. Eventually he jumped off the high wall about 3 metres, busted his bottom bracket, and that was the end of the shoot. Fast forward 3 years, Libor is in the USA. He's got a ride on Cannondale, one of the biggest teams around at the time, and we hook up in the Caribbean, in a place called Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. Things are looking up. Libor was paraded down the high street in the back of an open truck. It was pretty funny, really. Everyone turned out to see him. Then he did the tour of all the schools, and the kids turned out for a great time too. It was clear to everyone that the kids loved him. They were actually mad for him. They fought to get under his wheels when he's jumping around, and obviously they enjoyed an afternoon off school. Then later we struck out into the countryside where Libor did all sorts of stunts on the bridges, in the weirs, in the rivers, on the forts, and eventually we found this amazing painted hut by the roadside and pulled over. It was obvious to both of us that this location was a winner. Libor got on the roof and I handed his bike up. Then he began doing this series of mad stunts on the apex of the roof itself. I stood there with a telephoto lens just filling my boots. Then Libor shouted for me to be ready. He laid down some sticky rubber onto the roof and rolled down, pulled a classic endo. I'd stepped back a few paces by then and taken the telephoto off, put a wide angle lens on. That meant I could get the whole building in, with this great black warrior painted on the front, with all the fantastic colours. It was definitely the winning shot of the day. The image was selected to be in the Association of Photographers exhibition in London that year, so for me it made it all worthwhile. You can purchase this image via the link below. And if you like what I'm doing, then like, and you can subscribe if you like too. Until next time.